General Lagrange interpolation formula. Now you can see here general Lagrange interpolation formula for n plus 1 data points. You know, here is given x naught and y naught, x1, y1 and so on xn, yn. It means if x naught and y naught data are given, the interpolation polynomial is, we write in this form, nx equal to summation I equal to 0 to n. It means first we starting the value of I 0 because here is given x naught. Initial value is not, it means 0. 0 to n. Any numbers are given, any datas are given. yi and lix. Where lix, you can see here x minus ka xj divided by xi minus xj. Here is clearly defined z equal to 0 and z not equal to I. It means in both values not same. I equal to 0 to n. Suppose here is given 1 and here is also given 1, then both number will be cancelled. So here is clearly defined j not equal to I. It means if the value of xi, it means x naught, then this number is x1 because here is clear defined j not equal to I. Now here is given j and here is also j. It means if here is given x1, then we write x1. If here is given x2, then you write x2. If here is given x3, then you write x3. Same process we will follow. Now, special cases. 2-point Lagrange formula. N equal to 1 linear points x naught, y naught, x1, y1. Here is clearly defined 2 points formula. Then we use in Lagrange formula 1x equal to y naught x minus x1. Initial value is given x naught, then you write first x naught. If we use x naught, the other elements is x1. If we write x1, then you write x1. Now plus sign, we use x y naught, then we use y1. If we use y1, then x1. We use x1, then minus x naught. If we use x naught, then you write same here x naught. Now 2-point Lagrange formula is this. You must be remember this formula. Suppose here is given 3 Lagrange formula, 3 point. In what we use formula? Now you can see here 3-point Lagrange formula n equal to 2 because you can see here the value of n is 2, x2 and y2 quadratic points. You can see here 3 points. It means here is given first point, here is given second point and here is given third point. Then we use formula in a Lagrange form. We can write px equal to, first here is given y naught, then you write y naught. Here is given x naught, it means x0, then you write x0. If we use x0, then other element is x1. It means x0 minus x1. You write same here. We use x0, then other element is x2. x 0 minus x2, then you write same. Every element x minus x1 and x minus x2. If here is given x1, then you write also x1. If here is given x2, then you write also x2. Now we use this form. Now we use next point. Plus sign. Y1 you write same. Here is given x1. You write same x1. Now x1 minus, we use this number. Then again x1 minus, we use x2. Same process we follow. If here is given x0, then you write x0. If here is given x2, you write x2. We use these numbers. Now we use this after plus addition sign. Y2, you write y2, x2. You write x2. If we write x2 minus, you write x0. Again x2 you write minus x1. If here is given x0, then you write x0. If here is given x1, then you write x1. This is 3-point Lagrange formula. Suppose here is given 4 point. What we use formula? You write in your copy. Now you can see here 4-point Lagrange formula. N equal to 3. Now you can see here the value of n is 3. Point 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see here 4-point formula. P3 because the value of n is 3, equal to, here is given y0, then you write y0, x0, then you write x0 minus this number x1. Same process we follow. x0 you write minus x2, then x0 minus x3. If other number is also available, then you write x0 minus x4, then same x0 minus x5. If here is given x1, then you write same x1, and this is x. This x is this x. Same numbers are, here is also same, here is also same. Now if we use this point, after we use second point, then we write plus sign. Y1, here is given x1. Now x1 minus, we have used x1, then other numbers x0. x1 minus x2. Now also x1 minus x3. If here is given x0, then we write also x0, and x2 we write also x2, x3 we write also x3. We use y1. After this point, we write plus sign and y2 and x2 here. Now we use x2 minus, then we write x0. Again x2 minus x1. Again x2 minus x3. If here is given x0, you write same here. Here is given x1, then you write here same x1, and x3 we write same x3. After this point, we write plus sign, then y3. Here is given x3. x3 minus x naught, same process. x3 minus x1, then x3 minus x2. You write same here. If we write same numbers, then you also write in same. x0 same, x1 x1, x2 x2. You can see both point will be same in every point. We get 4-point Lagrange formula here. Now you find 5-point Lagrange formula. Now you can see here 5-point Lagrange formula n equal to 4, because here is given the value of n is 4 and n is 4. Here is also 4, it means if 4 x. Now you can see here same process we will follow y0 and x0. If we use x0, then minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3, x0 minus x4. This is very simple Lagrange interpolations formula. You can see here. If here is right x1, then here is also x1. If we write x2, then you write same x2. If you write x3, then you write x3, and x4 you write x4. Then plus sign, according to your formula condition, all Lagrange formula we write in addition sign. We use this point, then after we use this point, it means y1, then you write y1, and x1, you write x1. All elements of v minus x1 minus, now you can see x1 minus x naught, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3, same process, x1 minus x4. Now you can see here we write formula, and x minus x naught, because here is given x naught, x minus x2 you write here is also x2, x minus x3, and x minus x4. In this value you can see here, if we use x1, it means we hit this number, then all numbers x minus x naught, x minus x2, x minus x3, and x minus x4, we write same. If we write 2 points, same process, plus sign, then y2, and after this point x2, x2 minus x naught, x2 minus x1, x2 minus x3, and x2 minus x4. We have used x2, then addition sign, we use this point y3, we write here, and we write x3. Same process, x3 minus x naught, x3 minus x1, x3 minus x2, and this x3 minus x4. You can see here, if here is given x0, then you write x0, x1 same you write, x2 same you write, x4 same you write. After this point, we write addition sign, and we use this point. Same process we will follow. This is Lagrange 5-point formula. You know, if we want to solve Lagrange formula, then you must be remember how many points and how many formula we will use. These are the journal formulas written explicitly for 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 points. If here is given large point, same formula we will follow. You must be understand this formula, then you can easily solve your questions according to given point. If you know here is given 4 point, then you write 4 point formula. If here is given 5 point or 6 point, then we will follow same formula. Thank you. If you have any comments, then you can send me on my WhatsApp number.